Left hand, right hand. Two-hand flush.
Wow. That upper body strip, he bounced. Middleton still.
Oh, my. Wow. I'm not sure it gets more powerful. Ilyasova inbounds. Middleton, step back. Yes! 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 For the tie! High pick and roll. Giannis on the loose. Oh, he didn't. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me?
What's this? He takes off right inside the dotted line and just sweeps that thing on through.
Antetokounmpo with the size on Redick, threw it behind his head to Snell, who hits the three, and there's the triple-double for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe, returns for the Bucks.
That's 3 straight for Lopez, and here comes showtime. Antetokounmpo with the hammer.
With a Tatum defense. Lead pass Rozier to Tatum, and from behind, what a rejection by Giannis. 9 rebounds. Knocked away right here by Antetokounmpo. Nice defense by Milwaukee.
Corey Joseph. Giannis skying in. He pulls it in. Giannis is going to have a lot of rebounds this year. That's my projection. He's going to have a lot of those too.
Well, you want one of your best open court players.
With 10 points, the Bucks up 5, 30-25. Stick around, NBA Commissioner. Apparently, Giannis got the energy memo at halftime. Gasol, and Giannis blocks him.
Little primal yell. Here comes Gasol. Running start. I'm going to throw back.
Good effort. Davis the steal ahead. Oh, rejected! Antetokounmpo just gummed Hollis Jefferson.
Boucher is putting his mark on this game. That is a heck of a...
Niles Reed's playing in just his 4th NBA game.
Caleb Martin contributed.
Niles Reed goes down. The shot goes down for Giannis. And Niles Reed is done. He fouls out.
Yeah, I think the rebounding, because pace is just a commitment to a different offensive philosophy.
Under 8 minutes, second quarter, Tony Snell. The Bucks keep it alive here for Giannis. Giannis, and hammers. Look at this.
Giannis gets matched up against Mike Conley Jr. That's just way too much of a height advantage, strength advantage.
With 6 assists.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is. 33. And 1.
That spinning inertia, and then elevate.
42% from 3 on 11 of 26. Giannis mid-block backing in, and like a tornado coming right at you.
And then, yeah, this is his 7th dunk of the game.
Even last year, they were 21 points per 100 possessions better than Redick.
Wow. Pardon the interruption.
No, sorry.
When he's playing well, that's what he's doing. He's attacking the rim.
Oh! Talk about attacking the rim.
But Houston is the extreme, right? I mean,
yes.
Miami's got all the things that they...
Wow.
Oh, there's a great dunk off that baseline by Giannis.
How about the quick move here by Giannis? Goes baseline, 1 dribble. What a beautiful...
Denver, the top-rated defensive team in the league. Giannis on a flush. He gets through their defense. My goodness.
Transition here, Malcolm Brogdon kind of probing. Giannis does a nice job with the blow by, the crossover, and then just... Plumlee didn't even have a chance to get his hands up in the air. And he's an athletic player. The last 5 years.
Giannis, this time, no block shot. Left-handed flush. Kuruc was there at the last.
Kuruc doesn't have the length to challenge that shot. Should have ran it with Harold and Lou Williams. Here comes Giannis.
Giannis, Euro steps for a tie.
Euro step into a flush.
The other night when Giannis had his triple-double, the 10th assist to give him the triple-double was over the head. Well, As we talk about him, he does that. Antetokounmpo has 10 points. Find the basket. No one does it better than Antetokounmpo. Giannis and the Bucks. They forced Hernan Gomez to miss. Giannis shows, goes, dunks. He's okay. Mean mug. Giannis Antetokounmpo, big time. The Bucks 3 for 9, and that's the biggest shot so far. Mean mug, Giannis.
Gallinari from trying to be an aggressive offensive player in that position.
Giannis against Gortat.
Little spin, and with the blink of an eye, the Bucks have been able to take complete control of this game. Nice job holding that pivot foot. The left foot was the pivot foot. He held that.
Forcing the throwaway. Bledsoe, Giannis, dunk! Split-legged dunk!
For those of you who may have missed the early moments, little scrap between Joel Embiid, Mike Scott.
Oh my goodness. From this angle.
That's his first.
Oh. Tap in try. Oh. See, right in the middle of the sentence. He does that to me every time.
32.
I need to talk the whole game then. A spin, explosion, facial.
Getting deflections off someone's leg, making it happen.
Yes! At the buzzer. 25 for a 22-point lead. The Bucks down 6 with a little more than 3 minutes to play. Giannis works deep into the paint, scores in the restricted area.
That step through dunk once again.
Bledsoe flips it up, ball loose. Giannis has it. Giannis finds Bledsoe. One of the great plays this season. Remaining. Doesn't get prettier than that.
Gotta love it though. Just staying with it, finding a way to get the board.
The Bucks down 19. Donovan Mitchell, spin cycle. Giannis was there. 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. Pass down, Siakam. Giannis says no.
First it's Giannis trailing Siakam, not quitting on the play, and get that shot out of here. You see, well, B.J. Bickerstaff, his strategy is use the athleticism.
Giannis.
Kyle Adams is like, I mean, the last. Dante DiVincenzo, not sure what, with that spin move, and that's not too bad.
Don't turn it over. Get good shots.
Giannis from Bledsoe. My goodness.
Highlight.
Impressive. He does as good a job as anybody down there on Giannis.
Mike Conley coughed it up. The Bucks take it. Giannis inside for the flush. 5 points for Antetokounmpo.
That's beautiful.
He's become even if he did not shoot a high percentage this year, as they get the offensive rebound off the miss. Antetokounmpo spins, gets inside, and finishes. Wow.
Then the Bucks are at shooting twos because they're not used to it.
Giannis took it away from Aldridge. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're good at that.
Couple of big plays off steals. Giannis. Oh my goodness. Oh my Giannis. The afternoon start is beneficial for the Milwaukee Bucks, especially with an overtime game today. Up and down, Bledsoe and Giannis to open the overtime. Usually.
Not even so much a back screen to get themselves open going to the basket.
Giannis upon us. Right-handed hammer. He came in leading the NBA with 56 dunks.
Jim, the way he is from the three-point line. As you mentioned, 2 for 27, 2 for 28 at this point. He's got the kind of ability when he struggles like that from one area.
Middleton the rebound.
Every possession right now is huge.
Have it! That's why they call him the freak.
Oh, beautiful. What a move. That's the Euro plus the Giannis plus the 360, baby.
So he's had these kinds of consistent scoring moves. My goodness. For a better shot to a teammate. And this move here.
That's the shell game right there.
Wow, that's a straight that's a straight Houdini. The freaks come out at night. Pacers going to start Turner on Chris Middleton.
Giannis. They don't go small to him. Long, lean, and hammering Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Lower body foul on that play, but again, Oladipo a little flyby. But again,
can I work out here?
Right. And you can't stop the great ones from.
Oh, Antetokounmpo!
He's always there, correcting mistakes that are made on the defensive end. I mean, Giannis. What can we say? Merry Christmas.
Chris Paul involved in that. Chris Paul. Giannis takes it away. Ahead for Hill. Back for Giannis. What a pass. Giannis Antetokounmpo and George Hill. And a mega mean mug from Giannis.
Beautiful basketball first. A great defensive play. Give me that CP3. Get it early. Get it back. Watch that bounce pass. No look number from George Hill. And then get out the way in. Backboard swaying. Monster jam. Mean mug.
Passed up the jumper. Double team. Great find to Bledsoe. Wow.
Brought Costas along to Milwaukee. We'll see what happens in the closing seconds and minutes of this game. We're down to the closing minutes, and oh my goodness.
Just let you watch this one. Oh my goodness. Just here it is. And like you said, he just catches you off guard.
Kyle Corbin.
Great D by Kyle. He's just that scouting report. He's got to get him off the three-point line.
Hey! He gets it anyway.
And I mean it, that scouting report, getting all the way to his body. Look at getting to Giannis in position.
The argument is he wasn't shooting. He had both arms.
All he was doing was shooting, I guess. I don't know.
In the East is Toronto. Keeps up with them, and Giannis finishes ferociously. Plus the foul.
Well, is pushed up, and this is not talked about enough. The strength that Giannis Antetokounmpo plays with. I mean, he just barrels through the chest.
A warm knife through soft butter.
You're right about that. Again.
Now the knife is hot. Hammer. Giannis.
And the defensive length as well. Oh, great spin move by Antetokounmpo. Woo, beautiful pirouette.
Middleton wearing yellow shoes to match the Buck City Edition uniform tonight. Giannis with the flush. 18 for Antetokounmpo. Remember, we talked about the Bucks getting away with a poor first half against Chicago. 3-on-1. Malcolm Brogdon reverse. Giannis the assist. Beautifully done.
And it's been a very solid second game as a Blazer for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Giannis getting the step. 10-point lead for the Bucks. Closest it's been since early.
Good defense by Jabari, moving his feet. Jabari cut him off. And now there's the drive.
You cannot let him get to the back.
At close range from time to time in this first half. From behind Giannis, he slaps it away.
Giannis almost blocked this into the basket. Shaquille Harrison going to try and take. Giannis almost.
What if he just decides to only dunk? My goodness, he'd still be just fine.
Until he stops. Oh, that's 4 for 4 on hammers.
Visiting coach. He's watching him do this every night. Throw it down, look around like, you guys are letting me dunk again, but if I was an opposing team, I wouldn't want him to learn to shoot threes either.
I'm going to try to track his dunks tonight. 4 for 4. Giannis sees a 3-man defensive wall. Gets it back. Right-handed hammer.
Wall, where here's a little wall banger. His name ain't Harvey.
So, well, I know the time of year it's going to matter most, and that's in the playoffs, because the defense is going to change, and I'm going to have more opportunity.
For now, we can do that.
Freaks call this guy a freak. Giannis, take that.
That time out seemed as if Miami feels, what a great block shot, Giannis. Seems like Miami thinks if the Bucks hit 2,
allowing them that opportunity.
However, the Bucks are the best overall rebounding team. Giannis! That's an oh my Giannis. He has 6.
Don't you wonder where Drummond was? He looks to a teammate like, not me.
Mm, 17 points.
Here he comes.
Giannis!
Backside cleared out. And then this one here. Man.
Where was that energy that we saw in the first half?
Great crossover, and Giannis! And one.
Beer or something to make a sandwich. All right. He only had 11 points at the half, taking 4 shots. He now has 13 points in this quarter. Okay. Wow.
Half game out of 9th.
Too long on the 3 this time, Giannis. Going back in the rim, and this time he beats that sucker.
Middleton harassed. Back to Lopez. 2 to shoot. Middleton a bomb. No. Antetokounmpo on the follow for the lead.
Shots, 81%, folks, is from right here, the restricted area. You can imagine why. 6'11" with absurd athleticism.
It's exciting when there are multiple teams. Oh my, that's exciting.
I mean, look, there's no way Batazzi could have had any idea what was about to.
2 for 7 now with the miss in his career. Giannis flushes after Archie. Diacono tried to rip it away. 30 points for Antetokounmpo. Giannis. Yes, sir.
Defensive field goal percentage at that range also. So it's definitely an area.
He makes up for the 2 free throws. Free throws, Giannis said, you know what? I know how to get those back. And he does. It's 12-5. Milwaukee leading New York. Math.
I didn't want to say anything. I was waiting for it to happen.
Sacramento team is getting better and better. Young core.
Giannis on the break to the rim. Push the foul.
Talking about the effect Giannis is having on the defense. He's in held position, anticipates the play, and look out rim.
The handoff, the long strides, and then he can find a seam.
Really good defensive possession. Just flying around doing what they had to do.
There it is. And one. Giannis on the flush. A little scrape by Adebayo is good enough for a foul.
On that break, Adebayo's doing his best to stay in front, be physical. Like we say, when it's one-on-one.
Lead is down to 16. Brogdon. Antetokounmpo. Oh, express yourself. Giannis.
There's the power. The half court here. Now this is just, how about how...
Antetokounmpo! And they leave the lane wide open. 5 lead changes in the statement game in the Eastern Conference. Toronto win leading after 1 quarter. All right, come on, score, hold them, score.
Oh my. That's the score. Oh my. Two-handed flush. Antetokounmpo off a spin. 12 points for him. 5 for 9.
And Jim, even though they had their entire team back, it's still...
Giannis into the turnover. And then Giannis the other way just hammers it into the ground.
Pat just entered the game. Giannis is out there. Hill gives it to him. Spin through. Flush. Antetokounmpo. Not enough defense for Jim Boylan. He calls it.
The 2-game losing streak. First 2-game losing streak of the season. Oh, what a move by Giannis.
That's just nasty. That's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Not quite.
And here's the point.
25.
These fans, you fans out there watching, Jim and I, we get to watch this guy.
Every night.
It's fun, and I've compared it to a chia pet. He's grown every day since he got here at 8.
His first points in the game. Yes! Antetokounmpo, I guess. And again, Jim Boylan takes an Antetokounmpo timeout.
That's exactly what that is.
Giving help. Well done defensive hands.
Okay, so there's your poster tonight.
Without a charge. Going to be careful here. And got it.
Bledsoe back to Giannis. He works against Bazemore for the reverse.
I like that old school.
Job.
Embiid thought he got fouled on the rip through. Antetokounmpo lanked on the floor. The rim will feel that one tomorrow.
He got hit, so he was a little late coming up the floor, which left Tobias on an island, the last place in the NBA you want to be.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. The extension. He takes off again from the free throw line.
So that gives you an idea of just what he brings to the table.
You consider effort a skill?
Yes! Well, I think that's a skill.
That is.
Yeah, a skill. Giannis gets it inside. Jabari got to come over to help, and Giannis, I mean, Jabari thought about, had a notion. Did Jabari, he's like, oh, no, I don't want to be on the highlight. Well, I guess it's too late.
Bledsoe was in there trying to battle for the rebound. The Bucks get it. Giannis Antetokounmpo! 25 for Giannis.
The great tap out. Giannis on the break. You just never know what you're going to get. But man, oh man. We opened up the game talking about there are two guys in this game that can do.
Celtics have led by 11 bucks. There's a long pass. Doubled underneath. Good catch. Antetokounmpo and hammers it home.
On Giannis. Look how high he threw it where only one man could go get it. And now look at all the green jerseys around. There's nothing you're going to do.
It's amazing every time we show up.
Giannis. Oh, man. He had
baby.
Simmons on lockdown. He said that with his chest.
Let's keep an eye on this now. He's going to back Simmons down. 6'11 versus 6'10. Now, but this guy's 242. This takes him right in. How about that over the top? Oh.
76er team that closed to within 6. Only 2 points since then. And then you've got that jam right there. Wow. Perfectly positioned, wasn't it?
Yes.
Perfectly positioned.
8 in the second quarter, 8 more in the third quarter. Giannis, yes, on a dunk. His fourth dunk. Joshua Lang of Milwaukee.
But let's take a look at this. Giannis taking off at the dotted and just all up in.
He did. He scored in double figures, I think, 4 straight times against the Raptors.
Oh, my, Giannis.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
He capped off by Antetokounmpo. Unbelievable. 32-30, the Bucks lead the Toronto Raptors.
Good win for Philadelphia tonight in Detroit without Joel Embiid. Look at Giannis with the one-hand throwdown off the miss by Bledsoe and a foul.
Did to this offensive rebound. Wow.
Giannis. Oh, my goodness. Chandler, I know you used to play here. You don't anymore. That takes him over his average of 21. Middleton high glasser. Does it go? Giannis goes to the rim.
Is a bird or is that a bat?
Facially, he looks like he's... Uh-oh. Well, he got lost that time.
Speaking of facial.
Yeah. Exactly.
Speaking of facial.
Wow. A facial from a distance.
There was a run with Jalen Adams that last time down.
Playing free and easy.
Yeah, playing free and easy. But you know, this thing can turn at the drop of a hat.
Yes, it can.
Where's my hat? Oh, I dropped it. Watch Giannis, a little Euro. And then able to take off in full stride off that left foot, and then the upper body strength to finish through Alex Len.
Knocked it away, saved.
That bear tissue was almost out of bounds there.
Giannis inside, takes on Gobert. And they get tangled up, and we got to play on.
He is so special. He almost got him back, but Giannis gets him the first time. He goes right up over Gobert and dunks it right on him. This hasn't happened a lot to Gobert, but he gets posterized there.
Victory streak against Chicago in the 52-year history of this rivalry, and he does it again on a reverse. He'll call for the foul here.
Watch that. 1-2 switch left to.
Nothing to be said. And then the exclamation mark.
And anytime that your second leading guy, you know, is struggling to get shots.
Wow. He caught a body. Giannis.
Absolutely. Now, see, this is where you got to stop. He'll give you that shoulder contact. Now, are you going to get the call? No, not when.
After the game and say thanks, coach, because what he's trying to do is make sure everyone around the country sees his MVP candidate play ball. He wants the world to get excited about him like the people in Milwaukee. That's exactly what you want. Lopez looks over at me and says, you see, this is what we've been watching all year.
Has presented some issues for the Bucks. Held the Bucks to 20 points in the quarter. Oops.
Goodbye, buddy. Giannis inside position for that particular rebound, and here he comes. Here he comes, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis the rebound. Nothing needs to be said.
Look at this. Giannis, 5 guys back. He sees them. They see him.
Giannis. A monster block shot ahead for Middleton.
Here's Giannis. Take it off 1 foot. Going to come behind on Shamet. Just a nice bit of timing on the part of Giannis. And the most important thing, not quitting on the play.
So it has been all Milwaukee here in the third quarter. Nice pass, and Giannis puts it down.
I've said it many times, there's so many guys that could finish with either hand, but I don't really remember in recent history a guy that would take it up and dunk with one hand with both hands.
Great job by Bledsoe, just trailing that tight, making it tough on the ball handler.
Oh, my goodness. Giannis just takes 2 with him. Incredible power. We never get tired of watching that.
Jeez, I mean, you don't... even plays like that, though.
Levine ahead for Lowry Markkanen. Block shot, Giannis. He flies in from the free throw line.
Battling down there, and there's Robin making a play in the post on Sabonis.
He overplayed him. Giannis. Split-legged flush for Antetokounmpo.
And oh, man.
There aren't many tickets remaining for that game tomorrow night. So get on it. Great defense leading to that. George Hill, a hammer.
Latavius Caldwell, both shot clock at 3.
Great defense here by KCP.
He puts up the 3. Got it! Another one!
Oh my goodness, 4 of 6. He gets a jump shot. It's going to be lights out.
Giannis to Ilyasova. They talked about it. Tipped. And they're going to count it.
Rebound, Hill again. Collects another rebound. Yo, look at the spin, the drive. And a huge, huge jackhammer put in by Antetokounmpo.
2 dribbles, 1 spin cycle. Beautiful finish.
Would you say, Reggie, that he has the quickest spin, certainly for someone his size?
I don't know if that speaks more poorly to the Knicks at the time or to Mike Miller, but I believe it was a compliment to Mike Miller.
He has been a student of that offense. Giannis is fouled. Count it. Wrong, Mr. Lee.
1, 2 and a half. I like it.
As Giannis came to block.
Just an incredible feel for the game. About a second difference in the clocks here. Antetokounmpo step through and slam with the left hand. The deficit to 3.
Just covers so much ground. Good run by Milwaukee to end the quarter. And a beautiful finish by Giannis.
Sterling Brown checks in. Hill inbounds for Giannis. 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 3 on the way. Antetokounmpo hits it.
Beautiful, beautiful pull-up.
Teague with aggressive play. A near steal. The Bucks control. 2 on the shot clock. Giannis has to take the 3. Why not? His second make tonight. He has 13 points for Indiana.
47% from 3. You just said it, Jim.
There it is, Giannis. His 52nd three-pointer made that ties his output from last season. And this is just game. Not many free throws by the Bucks tonight. Just 12, and they've made just half of them. Giannis blocks it. Tries to use the glass. DeAndre Bembry has it. Gets around. Wow. Sterling Brown, but guess who is behind him? Giannis Antetokounmpo, a monster block shot.
Paraphrase Kendrick Lamar, fly, young boy, fly. Get that out of here. Just swipe it off the glass. Be jealous of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're starting to get to their second and third option on plays and not forcing quick shots against a very good defense.
Lopez on the scoreboard. Giannis gets his second assist.
In regards to one, keeping pace and trying to cut into the deficit they have to get into the playoff race, but at the same time trying to reintegrate.
Hayward has 10 in the quarter. 4 threes made by Boston in this period, and Carver from the corner floating away.
No matter what the score is for this team.
All right, Allie, how about Gary Trent Jr., who's had the touch, able to hit the three from the corner, and the Bucks.
Look at the pep now. And it's all has started defensively for Frank Vogel and the Lakers.
Antetokounmpo. Shake his hand. Rattles in a triple.
Look at this three here. And this is over length in Davis.
Giannis height advantage on Tyus Jones. He sees everybody, gets it back, and flushes late on the timer, right at the 24-second buzzer. He has 24 points. Listed in the crowd. Wow.
I think they'll replay that to see if he got it off it.
By half, Cleveland coming alive, particularly in that third quarter. Both teams have made 2 threes in the fourth. Giannis Antetokounmpo, a little step back on Nance. 29 points for Antetokounmpo.
He's very, very good for a young player. Mike Budenholzer was lauding the work that Jay Wright had done at Villanova in getting this guy prepared.
Giannis still has 26 tonight. Antetokounmpo free to score with 41.4. Baker in the post. Height advantage on Bledsoe. A big height advantage. But the Bucks get it. Up and down. Bledsoe, Giannis, 9 points for Antetokounmpo.
Great job by Giannis. Davis misses. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Open court bullet pass, DiVincenzo.
Great playmaking in transition. Has the ability to get coast to coast, but also when opportunity presents itself.
And Antetokounmpo out of there with it, racing up the floor. The long strider gives it up to Middleton. What a pass in transition by the Greek Freak.
Basketball, you never know. 3-on-2 right here. He makes the right decision. Gets an easy bucket for the other All-Star, Chris Middleton.
Try to stop Antetokounmpo. Tough chance.
Look at this shot right here. Turns away from the double team.
When we were with the Bucks and wrote on the backboard the old mighty wonder. She wasn't trying to be funny. Oh my goodness.
What a move by Giannis.
This year too.
They don't shy away from going to this guy either.
Giannis worked his way around Finney Smith and dunked it.
To the Spurs, his father did when David Robinson was drafted. Fortuitous. Giannis. Fearless at the rim, always. 10 points for Antetokounmpo.
There's that cut off the ball by Giannis. That's a tough left-handed little kiss off the glass.
He's aware that he's got 5 fouls. Giannis coming up the court, weaves through a couple defenders, gets the layup.
You raise a great point. I'll bet he's got that little mid-range floater around the key area down.
Unbelievable. A simple pass. And the other part of Giannis's game as Pat Connaughton wipes it away from Crabbe. The other part of his game as he finger rolls again. His three-point shooting is up to 32%.
With the injury to Eric Gordon.
Antetokounmpo, quick move. And the lead back up to 3.
Giannis against Dotson. Not much of a contest when he got him in the spin cycle.
4 of 18 combined field goals from both of these teams.
DiVincenzo launching from distance. Picked up by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's not easy to do when you've got Anthony Davis guarding you.
Bledsoe. And Giannis. Rebound put back Giannis. He did that cleanly.
Anticipatory troubleshooting.
I love it.
First Bledsoe on the miss.
After tonight in San Antonio, Lopez gives it up. Pass fake. Middleton back to Giannis. Oh, he was going to crush that. And then he was fouled.
Take off from outside the restricted area and try for the dunk. Look at the body control, though. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge rakes his arms and dislodges the basketball, but Giannis in midair.
He's got a 50-40-90 working. Now, this is a guy who's a second-round pick, Rod.
Antetokounmpo gets fouled and flips it in, going to the rack. And a chance for a three-point.
In transition. This is off the rake and take, the adjustment, the ability to take contact. I mean, it is incredible. Look at where he picks the ball up. He is well beyond the free throw line.
Knock down your free throws. It's a done deal.
Middleton. Yes. The flush for 30 points.
6-0, baby.
I'm not going to get in that conversation, but I'll say I think these are the two most dominant because of how physically imposing they can be against you. And how about that defense? And you're seeing why the Bucks team right now leads the league.
I think everybody wondered if this would be back. Great defense, Brogdon and Lopez there. Somebody got a hand on it. Brogdon now. And Giannis is fouled by Nurkic.
He's going to be able to close those games at a high clip in the playoffs. And I know he's been absolutely electric as he slams one.
Okay, so people around here would say, does he need the three when he can do that in all of
Jonathan, great job contesting.
Denver had the foul to give. They take it. Giannis right back into the paint. All that did was take a little more time than the first one would have.
And then throws up an air ball.
He's going to have to shoot it. He's going to have a lot of chances.
And a blocking foul call as Antetokounmpo goes and knocks down Jeff Green.
He has to see a wall. He can't just look up and see Jeff Green because he puts his head down, gets an angle.
Giannis
that's a foul.
At the line, shooting
and that's a hoop.
Three missed. Connaughton controls the rebound. 4 seconds remaining in the half. Giannis Antetokounmpo with 1 second on the game clock. From the floor.
Like a broken field runner in football, winds and weaves his way to the cup, and what a finish.
Lopez passed on a three.
Well, this is the Giannis dunk inside, Marv. The beautiful finish.
To Thaddeus Young. Nothing. Giannis to the left. Spin right. Flush. Wow.
Too short to go on this ride, Mr. Young. 6'8". Dunk bait.
Up three.
Antetokounmpo trying to attack in transition and does. That's one way to beat the zone.
Get it in transition. Don't let them set that zone up.
Team at the free throw line. Here's Giannis. He'll take the three and make the three. It's a 4-point game at the 2-minute mark.
Wow, yeah.
1 point game.
Well, this is what I saw Dragic do against Memphis the other night. The game that Memphis was in charge of until he came in and took it over.
They had a 20-8 advantage at halftime.
Got to get a hand up on Lopez. Thunder do, but it's Giannis again. Made his first three of the second half and knocks down his second.
Well, he felt he let them down last season. They took him out of his game.
Finds rooms, count it, and the foul. Double team, really nowhere to go.
Rounded by Knicks. Robinson doing a good job forcing him left, but he's still able to elude him and get the hoop.
An offensive foul.
The third on Nurkic.
Nice movement. Nice.
Beautiful.
Middleton Giannis got a connection tonight.
Bucks have played fairly well. They are down to Portland to open the trip.
Remember, Karl Malone came in the league. He was sub 70 in the 60s, maybe in the 50s, and he improved.
Zion taking on the Greek Freak. And Giannis meets him at the rim. That'll stay in the possession of New Orleans for that one.
And this is where the height and length of Giannis won out. But Zion right here, yes, it was contact, but that's when you use that right hand. Okay,
Got that deep ball away. Edmund Sumner the rebound. Goes in on DiVincenzo. See you later. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 18 on the shot clock.
Yeah, this is just the 7th game Sumner's played in this year. I'm sure he's
From behind, block shot. Giannis, he got Willie Cauley-Stein. With spin.
We're talking about Giannis in terms of what he has done at the defensive end of the.
You wore number 54 at UCLA. Why 8 in Milwaukee? Takeaway, Terrence Ross. From behind, Giannis, cleanly.
And stop a sure 2 points. Ross knows he's coming and just tries to go into his.
The Bucks have 9 rebounds. Drummond and Griffin have combined for 12. Block shot, Giannis. He thwarts Andre Drummond.
Wow. But only knows how to play one way in a situation like that. That's coverage by Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's a spectacular block on a very athletic Andre Drummond.
Antetokounmpo, as Harden tries to get the charge. Count the basket and the foul. He just kept playing.
Oh, but the ability to still stick with the play and pursue the basketball. That looked like a turnover, and all of a sudden he wants it more. Takes the contact.
Rolls. Middleton goes the other way. It didn't touch anything, and it favors the offense for the plus handle on Giannis. Unbelievable.
Big possession here. Continue.
Giannis follows up. Harris LeVert trying to take it away. Giannis.
Yourself into 2 points. That's going to be short. Hey, Jared Allen, get out of the way. Right there. LeVert, get out the way.
Tony was 2 for 6 on Wednesday in Cleveland on 3-point shots. Lopez is out of the play in the back. It was Giannis for the dunk. That fast break materialized. Bledsoe. Look at Lopez way back there.
At halftime, you looked at the three-pointers made, and both teams had 4, and you thought, oh my goodness, we're tied from 3, but you can't give up.
There you go. Giannis sees it go through.
And if you can't get the ball to go through and it's just not happening, that's one way to get it to go through. Put it right up at the rim and catch a lob.
I'll credit Eric Bledsoe for getting Giannis a basket.
Are they in the category of being one of those great defensive teams?
I think they're a very good defensive team. I wouldn't put them. My goodness.
6 minutes, he has 8 points, 7 rebounds, couple of assists.
Battling Ilyasova. Giannis, here's the whistle.
Not deterred, able to still jump off that right foot, throw it down. A little gusto with that left hand.
There's that hands all over him.
Yeah, but then that's how Denver plays.
And so you're right, those are the cornerstones, but you got to wonder where it goes. And I think Steve Clifford is stuck with that a lot of times. He's got to figure out.
Giannis again.
Where he really needs to improve at. I mean, he's worked hard. With a nice pass right there to find a slice and dunk.
He has great vision.
The Bucks give Brook so much credit for what he does on the defensive end.
Giannis. And B's pass deflected. It's a 3-on-2 for the Bucks. Nice pass, and Sterling Brown converts on the reverse.
The limit. You see a great pass, and then Sterling Brown.
Kemba Walker got the rebound. Giannis. DiVincenzo from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
React, he took off from way out.
Antetokounmpo pays off. DiVincenzo, who sparked.
A lot of vowels on the floor. Antetokounmpo. 3. Good!
Wow. I mean, you got Giannis out here looking like he's Ray Allen.
Tough one. You hate the ones that go in and come right back out.
Oh my.
Middleton, Antetokounmpo gets it a fault and the foul. McGee got there a little late and a chance for a 3-point play.
Forcing a switch. And once you do switch, good job setting the screen, diving to the cup, getting the contact and the foul. This game is far from over.
Sonia, 12 on the shot clock. He wants a screen. Vonleh went to set it. Hazonia drives. Giannis went up to knock it away.
On the shot block. Watch his left hand. Watch his left hand. Right there.
Oh,
right
yes.
there. Grab the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander tries to turn the corner. Good defense by the Bucks. They kept him from that. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. 5:11 remaining in the third.
After 9 shot attempts in the third quarter, has finally missed one. Oh, Giannis comes down and swats it against Trey Burke. Out of bounds, 17 to shoot.
Mean-spirited block.
You know, when you're 15 feet on either out of the paint or hitting him in the paint.
Well, Hubie, that's 2 3-pointers in a row for Giannis.
The Bucks will travel. Charlotte's not called for it. Here's Bledsoe finding Giannis at the rim.
That's just bad transition defense. I mean, you've got
Antetokounmpo, 11. Minnesota, 6. Hitting 20-point games, had 11 assists last time out. But they cut him, bought him out. And apparently he's on his way to the Clippers. Giannis is on his way to the rim in Detroit. A little bit low for Lopez, so he gives it up. One more pass. Bledsoe drives. Giannis is there. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. He's also a leading candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. A writer from Salt Lake City as Giannis on cue goes to the basket. 30.9 minutes a game as we watch him work. One of the leading 6th Men of the Year candidates, Dennis Schroeder, averages more minutes per game than Giannis.
Dennis Smith, blocked by Lopez. That's his 5th block of the game. Antetokounmpo fouled and one.
There's Lopez. Watch, he allows Giannis to slice and dice right there. Should lock him up if you're going to foul the guy.
There's a lot of guys that can score the ball, and the Bucks have shown that with Middleton now. Different guys every night have stepped up. Dante with a steal.
Bledsoe tried the reverse. Guess who's there? Flush out of the Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo, the pick. Bledsoe went to the left hand. You know he's going to be there. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 61-52 Milwaukee. 2-point shots prior to that. That was a deuce. Coming away, Giannis spins and scores easily after that beautiful move.
Bledsoe on the attack, leaves it. Antetokounmpo finishes.
Just beautiful. All-star.
Bledsoe. Maker. Giannis reverse and one. They just moved the ball until they got something.
Around the Stifle Tower. Nice pass down Maker. And here, Giannis initiate contact and then float to the other side.
You can play with these guys, and that doesn't mean you're picking it up. In his case, he did. Yes, sir.
You know, you see a guy, and Giannis fits this category too.
Be better mentally and physically. Giannis, crossover. Uh-huh.
Giannis going at Simmons and banks it home.
What a tough shot there. I thought that. Simmons, a good defense. He gets to the spot, but
they've cleaned up that aspect of the game.
Giannis, it's almost as if he said, I'm going to take it to you, Ed Davis. He does. It's an and one.
We'll see, and Ed Davis blocker, but now he's got to try and gather to block with a shoulder in his chest, which is really hard to do.
James Harden now 2 for 10 from the field. Giannis to the rim, and it leads to a timeout. Still just Giannis with a potential 3-point play.
And you got to take advantage of it. Nice job. That's the play that was hurt the Bucks in the first half.
And Miami without a couple of veterans. Giannis takes it in left-handed. Jimmy Butler not
at 39 a couple of nights ago. Antetokounmpo spins. Oh, pretty move by Giannis.
Giannis wants the ball. Now he's going to make a strong move. He gets the defender there. Then he's going to throw that fade away. At 6'11", when he fades, it's very difficult to get to him.
That Connaughton is in a nice feed to Giannis, who puts it down. That allowed the Zippers to get that.
See, hand off, and then draw the second defender, Scott. Easy deuce for Milwaukee.
Thornwell is out. Gallinari.
Damari Carroll down to help on Giannis.
Nothing you can do about that.
It's pretty apparent now that they decided they had allowed Memphis to hang around long enough at that point. Giannis.
Doncic just turned 21. Porzingis turned 25 less than a week ago. Here's another 25-year-old Giannis, beautifully done, spinning on the baseline against Finney Smith.
But Giannis against Finney Smith. Finney Smith does a good job taking away the middle. And you have to live with this with Giannis. Every jump shot that he takes.
What do they shoot? They're up to, 60% so far, 6 for 10.
Giannis inside, contact and one.
Was that Euro step by Giannis?
Antetokounmpo has 4 points, stepping through the Charlotte Hornets. 14-11, Charlotte. He runs at Satoransky. It was a bit of a late challenge, but a successful one nevertheless. 3 on the way out of the Antetokounmpo. He has made 2, no thought about.
Luka Doncic is looking like a real stud right now, the way he's playing.
Bucks off the steal, yes, from Bledsoe.
Saw that coming.
I was kind of surprised. You see the quickness, but there you see the lack of decision making.
Giannis from Middleton. A push off the miss. Giannis, two-handed flying flush.
He's just so under control. That kind of ability to turn horizontal in the vertical at full speed like that.
Toronto's shot denied. There was a timeout taken. 48-25. Milwaukee at 5 serve for him. Giannis getting it done.
Power forward entanglement out on the floor.
Oh yeah, talk about entanglement.
There's something going on.
Something is going on, you would think.
Magruder out to Harkless. Harkless on the drive. Well, he went to the rim with bad intentions.
Defensive stand for the Bucks. I like this Bledsoe Hill combination out top.
Under 2 minutes, they create a wall for Lowry on his baseline drive. Giannis stuffs Marc Gasol. Got it.
It's all ball.
Edge for Milwaukee. Embiid spinning his way, and it's swatted away by Giannis.
Beautifully. Embiid does not see him.
The fact he's come out with a lot of confidence through these first 2 offensive possessions for him.
Taj Gibson in the paint. Giannis swats it away.
And then was drafted in the NBA out of the G League. It's only happened a few times. Getting a chance. Antetokounmpo, count it, and the foul.
And you see, they do a poor job of allowing him to see a little bit of daylight. So all he needs is a little bit. Takes the hit.
Giannis goes to the right hand and uses the glass.
Scored this 30. How Greg Popovich has dictated he scores points at the free throw line. And
Tim Hardaway Jr. Antetokounmpo. With this dunk, 25 points.
A guy like Jabari Parker with the Atlanta Hawks and Giannis matched up.
Block shot, DiVincenzo, Giannis. Sabonis lets him go. The Bucks are at their best, aren't they, when they get offense out of defense. DiVincenzo, the block shot, and Giannis.
look at the basket, young fella. Okay.
He will.
Okay. Now I'll take a peek. But nice job, little screen and roll.
Draws Giannis, 1 to shoot. Doncic off 1 foot, falling out of bounds, missed the 3.
Bad possession.
Giannis in transition, stuffs it, and it's a 3-point game.
Over the miss. Giannis walks into one. Yes! He is 2 for 3 on triples and has 20 points.
Hard averaging like 39 a game right now. I mean, just Giannis at 31 with limited minutes.
Why don't you?
Here's Giannis. And you're supposed to go in.
First round in the playoff series.
double-double for Horford, 16 and 15.
By Antetokounmpo.
They're begging him. I mean, teams are going to beg him to shoot.
EJ, this is an opportunity in a game based on the matchups that favors Chet Diallo, an opportunity to get some additional minutes.
These are like exhibition games for Boston and Milwaukee as far as the impact it has on seeding as Giannis makes a three.
2 minutes in the second. Giannis, yes, against Motley.
Look at just man on man. He knows what's coming. He knows Giannis is coming downhill, so hey, I'll change it up.
Friends of mine around the league saw that stat the next morning. They were like, what? It's got to be a misprint.
Giannis.
There's that step back.
And there's 31 points. Sabonis backing off Giannis. He knows what's coming. First quarter.
And that's just great physicality, moving his feet. Sabonis, trust me, he knew he was going to be guarding Giannis.
Can I also recommend that if you go 5 months without wearing a suit, that you try the suit on before you pack it and get on the plane as Giannis slams it down?
Amen. Second quarter, which Minnesota did not turn over. Giannis on the reverse. Beautifully done. He has 11.
G-Man, he's played 11 players, Budenholzer has, and that's without Eric Bledsoe and Pat Connaughton as well.
Giannis pass fake against that Young. Spins baseline. The double team comes on the spin, leaving Bledsoe wide open for that little floater in the paint. Another assist.
He scores 19 points in that game.
Korver. George Hill did a good job standing up Olynyk to create room. He popped him.
Take a look at George Hill right there. Just kind of gets in the way of Kelly Olynyk.
Well, if you saw our pregame show, you saw us speak with Marcus Smart about the chemistry on this team and how we couldn't stop that. Antetokounmpo off the lob.
Seth Curry called for that jersey tug. Middleton up. Giannis down.
Yeah, that's great. Great execution.
And the two teams have missed their first 6 from the field. Count it and one. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a chance for a three-point play. Those long strides.
He's putting on this Laker defense. Driving the seams, that time creating the contact, getting the finish, and going to the line. He's playing at another level right now.
Don Maker got an early foul trouble back in the ball game. Another Pistons turnover. Antetokounmpo to the basket, scoops, scores. And a blocking foul is called along the way.
This is just a fumble. That's an unforced error that the Pistons are guilty of. Gotta concentrate and watch that ball into your hands.
So they spread the floor, don't they?
Yeah, and if you're Nico, you got to give him space. You know, you want to dare him to shoot that ball. And this is where he's really grown. Take up that space. You see, Melly's backing up. He takes up that space and puts so much pressure on you at the rim.
Or more. When he gets a dub, they usually win. So, got to be concerned with that.
Oh, Giannis powers in. It's an and one.
Gang up on Giannis. Show him a wall right at the free throw line or above. He will do this all night long. Just overpowers Jackson. I just can't say it enough on Devontae Graham. He gets you when you just fall asleep just for a moment off of ball screens.
Giannis stays with the bump by Marvin Williams.
In the Cavs game, he is so much better, Jim, at finishing off those little...
Defense by Bledsoe. He stayed with him. Giannis against Siakam. Contact. Counted.
Gallinari not available tonight. Second half of back-to-back. As Antetokounmpo rims in a three.
We're going to likely give him the kind of space to get this shot off. The release point's high, but it does take him some time to get.
In scoring, number 1 in assist. He has not missed a game this season. Giannis from 3.
What? Are you kidding me? Look at this deep three here. I mean, this is a couple feet behind that three-point line. He had just previously...
Good finish, but you got to do a better job trying to stay in front of a Royce O'Neal, forcing the shoot a contested three, letting him get middle.
Giannis knew about it. Giannis calmly walks up the court and drains a three.
It's almost its own challenge. You're up by 20. Yeah, you created a new challenge for yourself.
Giannis on the flush from Bledsoe. You don't want to get sloppy, though. The Colin Sexton steal off the inbound.
As an offensive player on his left hand, I mean, look at this. Him. Yes, and little kids, if you want to make your team, don't imitate the defense.
Great pass by Connaughton to Giannis for the alley-oop. Great pass through here by Connaughton, and of course, just throw anywhere by the rim, and Giannis can get it.
Up 6. Up 8 with 33.3 remaining.
Great two-man basketball.
The Bucks lead by 14. Giannis has 25. Giannis blocks DeAndre Ayton. 5 on the shot clock.
You may get a foul called on Giannis.
Williams with a little hesitation. Boy, how did that pass get through? Giannis! What a block! He hijacked it and kept it in bounds.
Harold thought he had an easy one. Freak says, get it out of here.
He says the key is being smart when you get those contacts, right? And making sure that you always stay aggressive. They want you to slow down, which he never does.
Walker, rejected by Lopez. Giannis going at Hayward off a spin. Yes, and it counts.
And your point guard, one of the best finishers in the game, can go full speed. How do you stop that play?
Hayward. How about that last shot from Brook Lopez? Antetokounmpo gets inside, draws some contact, no call, but still banks it home. Struggle offensively for the Bucks. They still lead by 8. Toyota Sports Center halftime after these messages.
Surprised that he's had a terrific NBA career, but to be as great a player as I think he's matured into, you don't expect that.
Brogdon blows the bunny. Giannis cleans it up.
And this is where your offense has to help you when you're playing with the strides. And then Malcolm Brogdon, very rare you see him make that mistake. But boy, oh boy, 2-on-1. And that's a big man right there.
Westbrook starting 4th on the bench. Middleton penetrates, leaves it for Giannis, and he puts it in plus a foul. He's got such a wide catch radius. I mean, you hear that in football a lot, but I mean, that pass was...
To hold off. See, he's using his right arm. That's Patrick Patterson, who's pretty strong. He's got a big upper body.
And 26th in half-court defense according to Synergy. So there are ways to beat him in the half-court. And that's one of them.
Just find him.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Find him. 3-point possibility. Giannis, contact, count it. Adebayo with the bump. Giannis gets to 11 points away.
Tough play to defend. Bucks love to bring that big off the baseline and slip him. Not set.
Mitchell, blocked.
Wow.
Great defense. Giannis just moves Parker out of there as Antetokounmpo overplayed and got caught. 34 for Antetokounmpo.
But I don't like to see him go short on free throws, short on three-pointers. Like this, though.
He short arms the steal and long arms the dunk. Giannis backing in against Kawhi. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And watch Giannis keep him on his hip. Watch him. There's a ball away from Kawhi, never brings it toward him.
DiVincenzo and Rondo. Middleton over LeBron. Down to Antetokounmpo. Nice play. Good pass. With a flush.
To New York for Kristaps Porzingis. Giannis with 5 assists.
We've seen a few lanes for Giannis open up tonight. It's a good sign that they're still there.